Good morning. Yesterday, I blamed my computer, or the person in the computer, or the disk from the camera, or the person in the disk from the camera, for eating my clips. But I really and truly think I forgot to hit record. So, since I am a process person, I can't do what I did over again, but I can show you. And might do it over again. I found this image in my stack of stuff from a Vogue magazine. It's some lady in a spooky forest playing the piano, as one does. And today our prompt is owl, so I made this totally generic looking little owl, which is a cross between an owl and a cat, or something else. So I said, well, I'm going to have a chance to do a do-over. This has a lot of green in the background, faintly. So I'm going to just put this green owl that I made on, and I don't know if that's going to show up on top, and do it again. And I called it Moe's owl. Not Mozart, but an owl playing the piano. Moe's owl, right? As one does when they walk in the forest, they see these kind of things all the time. So yeah, I think I screwed up. Admittedly, I waited till the last minute to do it, and then I was in a rush, and then when I went to upload it and edit it and everything, it was gone. And it wasn't very good anyhow. I don't know. It wasn't in me yesterday. And for many reasons, and apparently I even forgot to turn on the camera. But, so we'll just do a little bit of what I already did yesterday. This happened at my house. I saw somebody with a pen that you could put, like, it had a little drum in the middle, and you could roll washi tape around that, and then it comes out of the pen. It doesn't write, it just is a whole little tiny travel thing of washi tape. You could line up little samples in here. Like the little spools that you find them on sometimes. It was just a cylinder for those spools. So I started looking for one of those, because if you see it on Instagram, you must have it. I couldn't find it, but I found these for a really tiny, tiny price, and they were on Prime. So I got a few. So I loaded one up, and they're stackable. So I can have a whole stack. I'll show you. I have another one open. Now it only holds, this is just 5 rolls. It'll hold more if they're skinnier and less if they're fatter, obviously. But then they stack like that, so I can have a whole stack of these things going. And they don't interfere. They have a cutting thing on it, which I think you can even flip and have small teeth or big teeth. So, and they're just plastic acrylic blocks, but hello. That will have to, my desk is getting skinnier and skinnier and smaller. I don't think we have Bella this weekend. It's Saturday morning and we don't even know yet. She didn't come last night, obviously. So, okay, what else did I get? You know how you're sitting at the airport and you have the option of either biting all your fingernails off or shopping? Well, I'm an overachiever at times. I did both. I bit off all my fingernails and I shopped. And now it's all coming in. Some of it. I got some great magazines on Etsy. I have never heard of these. Dracula. Now this one I found, one of them is, this is the one that's from 2012. Scream. They're just like cult fiction magazines of the genre of Dracula or horror movies. I can't figure out what time this one is. I do know, 1992. I was going to say, I do know there's no reference to websites in this one. So 1992. And this one is 2012. So 20 years later. Yeah, 2012. But great fodder for Halloween journals. And I was going through all my, what else did I get? I got a whole pile of stuff. I found a company in California on Etsy. I guess I should have her thing. Oh, here it is. Cutie Line. Cutie. It's kawaii stuff with passion, but I used it for other stuff. I'm pretty sure she was in California, the Bay Area, Fremont, which is close to San Francisco. Anyhow, she had pretty decent prices. Some of the stuff I know is at Walmart, not Walmart, Michael's, and some you can't find it unless you go online. This stamp, which it's huge, it's 12 inches, but I doubt if I'll always use the 12-inch length, but I just love that because then you can get all the spiral look without spiral. And I do love a waffle flower stamp, which I have ordered these before. They're made in the USA, but I can't ever find them. Anyhow, it's a journal stamp, paintbrushes, a tube of paint. Do I have some of these already? Yeah, not this size though. And then this one is Cityscapes, and it looks like urban sketching of New York. I don't know where this one came from. Squirrels and Frogs. I've never heard of this. Squirrels and Frogs clear stamp. I'm sure it's from Asia somewhere. Anyhow, it's pretty intense drawings of like Times Square and cabs and subway, Central Park. Anyhow, love that. And then this one is sort of an architectural transparent stamp. Mood Tape. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand. I haven't. But there's some little script and a postage thing, but it's like a architectural drawing, sort of, or urban sketching drawing of Notre Dame, which I love. And then some of these boxes, journal boxes. And then I got a bunch of little stickers. And this is a travel themed one, but it's just bright. And I love to add these things to my Hobonichi. This one I got, and it even has a Michael sticker on it. And Recollections is Michael's brand. But it has a lot of fun stuff in here. But the first couple pages are unicorns, and I'm giving those to Bella because her birthday this year is a unicorn theme. And she won't use the rest of them. Then I got some of Diane Reevely's washi tape, which there might be some more of that stuff coming. Diane Reevely's products. Then, these are pockets. There's 12 of them. So I guess there's 4. Or they're all kinds of different. But they're just little tuck pockets. Like that kind. But they're vellum. Paper House. I don't know where this came from. Made in China. And it's also in Spanish. So, that was cool. Stampabilities. I think I've heard of that brand. But there's another journal themed stamp set. Paper, pen, like a bullet journal diary. Pencil. Fortune cookie. Oh, we have the best fortune cookies in California. A piece of paper. I love this one. Paper clip. I love the paper clip. And then some Christmas, which Mamby Pamby. I've heard of these. Isn't that what it is, Mamby? In fact, I may already have these from another year left. And then this one was just... This is at Hobby Lobby and Michael's all the time, but I never can find this one, and it's just colorful boxes to put in Hobonichis or whatever. I love this one. And then I got... I don't remember ordering this, except that I may have got it for Bella to put on her backpack, because it had a unicorn. So that's going in her birthday bag, which happens to be right behind me. Now it's overflowing. And then my husband said he just got her some walkie-talkies, because the kids next door have them, and they play with them all the time. So he got her own set. I don't even know what today is. Oh, today's red. Oh, that could be blood, right? And I did put this in my descriptions. If you never read my description box, I add something. I put something in there every day about my process for that day. But I put in there, the last time I did this, Friday, that I did it right. I didn't turn on my other light. I know the light is pitiful. I'm sorry. I got to work on that. I have an art class tomorrow. Taking art class from a lady that I found on Instagram when I first started Instagram, which I am going to get back into Instagram. I just haven't done it. And She's in the upper part of the state, up by Clemson University, and she was teaching an art class for 4 Sundays, like 3 hours each Sunday on art journaling. So I thought, well, shoot. And she only had slots for 10 because of the place she rented. And I emailed her, and she was able to, I could still get in, so I went in. Anyhow, I started to say, woo, rabbit hole. I started to say that I was intending with Gentle Ghost Goblins to have these kind of critters everywhere that I cut out of a Primitive magazine years ago, and I've made a couple copies of some of this stuff, and I just think they're gentle ghost goblins. This is my idea. Bless her heart, she has an infected eye with blood. Ooh, and it's red. Maybe we go photocopy her and shrink her down and use her. I don't want to use these originals. I've got several of them, but I wanted to make my own too. Maybe I'll make my own, because I did cut out some bodies out of like Vogue magazine with the intentions of making my own heads, or vice versa. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to go back to the theme of Gentle Ghost Goblins. Let's look in here for something bloody. Oh, we're going to make a body and a head. That's what we're going to do. But I'm going to have to fast forward because it's going to take me a while. But we're getting back into the Gentle Ghost Goblin original theme of this whole thing. And I showed you a little bit of my haul lately. And my class tomorrow, today for you. I'm excited about that. And I'll ask her if I can like put the stuff online. I'm sure I can since she advertised it on Instagram. But you never know. So I'm going to turn on some Halloween music and find me a body and a head that has blood on it. And I need a background.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash and do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. Then you can monster mash. my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard.
Okay, so gentle gross goblins. Don't you know that red vampire bats love to eat apples, right? And he's saying yum to the red vampire because he's getting ready to, someone's handing him an apple, right? Right. Gentle ghost goblins. Doesn't have to be creepy, but it can be fun. And a gentle ghost goblins. This is really coming apart. I think I'm going to have to put fabric around this and attach it and make a new cover. But anyhow, see you all tomorrow. I'll tell you all about my art class. Bye. Well, it's the middle of the day and I'm finally getting out on the water. And I only saw one lone goose and 2 turtles. See you all tomorrow.